So we just got some interesting news. According to Dextero and TMZ News, Twomad has apparently passed away. The sheer randomness of this event makes me kind of suspicious if it's even true. However, more importantly than his actual death, I think the reaction is very interesting. At this point, people joking about someone's death and celebrating it on the internet is nothing new, but this Twomad one seems kind of weird and unnecessary to me. The dude hasn't been dead for that long, like not even a day, and people are already saying like things like too bad, laughing about it, saying they don't care. It's actually just really interesting to me. I'm 21, right? And my parents are still very much involved in my life and how I'm developing right now while I'm going through uni. Twomad is 23, he's only 2 years older than me. I have no doubt that this situation is really fucking with his family. Not to mention he even has a younger brother. Twomad probably has a lot of people who hold him very important. However, people on the internet really don't seem to give a shit. They'll make very crude jokes about someone's death at a moment's notice, and the justification people have given for this action is he had allegations against him. And people on the internet tend to be very like idiotic when it comes to these allegations. Just allegations in general, people on the internet are very idiotic. They instantly believe them, and we've had many instances now of people redeeming themselves after allegations. But you still have that specific group of very remedial, low IQ individuals on Twitter who just instantly believe an allegation and go after whoever the allegation's against. They claim nobility for this action, but really they're just bad people, especially when you're partaking in an action such as joking about somebody dying not 5 minutes after they're dead, you know? And to be honest, I don't really like have a problem with people making jokes about dead people. I've made jokes about Michael Jackson, even X, who is my favorite rapper of all time. I've made jokes about him being dead. But give some time for reverence at least. Give at least a week or a day even. And even if you don't like the person, just out of like respect for their family, you know? And I think the majority of people who make jokes like this are probably really pathetic people behind the keyboard, as most Twitter retards are. They have no life, they are perpetually online, they believe bullshit, they believe plenty of misinformation and spread that shit like wildfire. And to be honest, they really don't serve any purpose in society. So what they'll do is they'll get their little tiny bit of power they have on Twitter and they will abuse the fuck out of it. But how can you blame them? This is the only way they can spread the pain of their pathetic lives. It's uncertain how he died yet, but the current suspicion is an overdose. So this could may well be a suicide. I mean, this is a 23-year-old guy, bro, and he's just gone like that. And people on the internet feel they need to play this shit off as a joke. It's actually so amazing. Like, I'm convinced that people on the internet are genuinely just horrid individuals. Come on, are we really doing this shit? Like, are we really gonna make fun of somebody dying like not that long ago? Like, are we really doing this right now? I'm not even a fan of this dude, and I'm just like, just empathy, bro. Just have some empathy. Stop being such a cunt. It's that simple. To be fair, Twomad has made some insensitive gestures about dead people before, like that trans teen who he said was hot, and he legit just said, oh, I didn't know she was dead, just thought she was hot. He's personally denied this being a joke about the transgender person being dead, right? And there's no doubt that what he said was pretty insensitive, and he did get called out for it, and he made his apology, he made his counter arguments, blah blah blah. It all went through that whole drama process. But I bet it's the same people who had an uproar about that situation that are making fun of him for being dead now. And I don't think that action really justifies this level of indifference to him being dead, if you know what I mean. Maybe not indifference, because that's really not what it is. It's straight up animosity and a feel to make jokes and be the first to make a joke about this. I don't know, people just, I think something's wrong with people now. I don't know, people are kind of weird now.